How's your bowel health today? Are things moving smoothly, or have you noticed any changes lately? In this video, we're going to discuss 7 warning signs of colorectal cancer that you should never ignore. This type of cancer is the 3rd most common and the 2nd deadliest globally, accounting for about 10% of all cancer deaths. That's why knowing the signs is crucial for early detection and prevention. I'll break this video into 2 main parts. First, we'll cover the symptoms and signs of colon cancer, focusing on what you can see, feel, or sense in your body. In the second part, we'll discuss preventive measures including lifestyle changes, dietary habits, and risk factors that you can control to reduce your risk of this disease. We'll also talk about polyps and why colon cancer rates are rising among younger individuals, especially those under 50, so make sure to watch until the end. If you or someone you know has experienced colon cancer, feel free to leave a comment below. Let's build awareness together. Bloating, gas, and fullness. Bloating and gas are common symptoms of colon cancer, especially when the tumor causes a partial blockage in the intestines. When this happens, gas and stool build up behind the blockage, leading to a bloated, swollen abdomen. This buildup can be accompanied by feelings of fullness even after small meals, as well as frequent burping and gas. The bloating can feel like a tight band around the waist, making it uncomfortable to sit or bend over. While occasional bloating is usually not a cause for concern, persistent bloating that lasts for several weeks should be evaluated by a doctor. In some cases, the blockage caused by the tumor can be severe, leading to nausea and vomiting as waste material gets backed up. If these symptoms persist, it's crucial to get medical attention to rule out serious conditions like cancer. Persistent abdominal pain and discomfort. Persistent abdominal pain is another red flag. Many people experience occasional abdominal pain, but consistent pain that doesn't subside could be a sign of colon cancer. The pain might feel like sharp cramps, stabbing sensations, or even persistent bloating. This discomfort can occur during or after bowel movements and may be accompanied by a sense of fullness in the abdomen, even after a small meal. The pain associated with colon cancer can vary depending on the tumor's location. If the tumor is on the left side of the colon, the pain may be more localized and may worsen during bowel movements. Pain that is sudden, severe, and persists for more than a week should be investigated by a healthcare professional. It could be a sign of a more serious condition, like a blockage in the colon. It's also worth noting that this pain can be accompanied by excessive gas, making the abdomen feel tender or swollen. Gas buildup can cause painful bloating, and if it continues for an extended period, it's worth seeking medical attention. The next significant warning sign is blood in the stool. This is one of the most alarming symptoms and should never be ignored. Blood can appear in a few different ways. Bright red blood might indicate bleeding in the lower colon or rectum, while dark tar-like stools, also known as melena, suggest bleeding in the upper part of the colon. The large intestine is divided into sections: the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon, followed by the rectum and anus. The right side of the colon usually has liquid stools because the main function of this section is to absorb water. If a tumor is present on this side, the symptoms may include darker stools, sometimes black or tar-like in appearance, due to internal bleeding. On the left side, where the descending and sigmoid colon are located, the stools are more formed. If bleeding occurs here, it may appear as bright red streaks or drips in the toilet bowl. While other conditions, such as hemorrhoids or anal fissures, can also cause bleeding, it's essential to rule out colon cancer as a potential cause. Regardless of the source of the blood, it's vital to see a doctor for a thorough examination, which may include a colonoscopy to determine the exact cause. Fatigue is a symptom that many people overlook, often attributing it to stress or poor sleep. However, in the context of colon cancer, fatigue can be linked to anemia, which occurs when there is a low red blood cell count due to internal bleeding. The tumor in the colon may bleed slowly, causing a gradual loss of blood over time, which leads to iron deficiency anemia. This type of fatigue is different from everyday tiredness. It's more persistent and can last for weeks or even months. You may also feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak, and you might find it hard to concentrate. If you experience this type of fatigue along with other symptoms, it's essential to get a complete blood count test to check your iron levels. Anemia can also cause pale skin, shortness of breath, and a rapid heart rate. While anemia can have many causes, it's crucial to consider colon cancer as a possibility, especially if there is no other clear explanation. The first warning sign is a noticeable change in bowel habits. You need to understand your typical bowel pattern. Do you go once a day, 2 or 3 times a day, or maybe less frequently? Regardless of your regular pattern, a sudden and persistent change can be an indication of colon cancer. The most common change reported is alternating diarrhea and constipation. For example, you might have several days of diarrhea followed by a period of constipation. This back-and-forth pattern can happen due to a tumor partially blocking the colon. Moreover, changes in stool consistency, shape, or color could signal a potential problem. You might notice narrow, pencil-thin stools or stools that appear softer than usual. Pay attention if these changes last for more than a few days. Approximately 65% of people diagnosed with colon cancer have reported changes in their bowel habits. Changes in bowel movements are common, but they often go unnoticed. People usually attribute these changes to stress, diet, or other digestive issues. However, persistent changes in bowel frequency, such as needing to go more often or having sudden urges, could indicate something more serious. If these changes last longer than a few weeks, consult your healthcare provider for a checkup. Unexplained weight loss. Losing weight unexpectedly is one of the most common signs of various cancers, including colon cancer. This weight loss is often significant and rapid, meaning you may lose more than 10% of your body weight within a short period without any changes to your diet or exercise habits. The reasons for weight loss in colon cancer include decreased appetite, the body's increased energy expenditure as it fights the disease, and the tumor's interference with nutrient absorption. For instance, if the tumor is affecting nutrient absorption, you may lose muscle mass along with fat. If you notice sudden weight loss along with other symptoms, like fatigue or changes in bowel habits, it's essential to consult a doctor promptly. The final symptom on our list is tenesmus, or the feeling of incomplete bowel evacuation. Even after you've had a bowel movement, you might feel like there's still stool left in the rectum. This can be uncomfortable and frustrating, often leading to multiple trips to the bathroom in a short period. The sensation can occur when a tumor partially blocks the rectum, making it feel like something is still present even when the bowels are empty. Stools may also become thinner and ribbon-like as they pass through a narrowed area. If you frequently experience this sensation, along with other symptoms like changes in bowel habits or rectal bleeding, see a healthcare provider. Now that we've covered the warning signs, let's focus on prevention strategies to lower your risk of colon cancer. Stay hydrated. Drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. Proper hydration keeps stool soft and aids in regular bowel movements. Eat a high-fiber diet. Include more fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Fiber helps speed up stool passage, reducing its contact time with the colon lining. Limit red and processed meats. Try to reduce your intake of red and processed meats. These foods have been linked to a higher risk of colorectal cancer. Add anti-inflammatory foods. Incorporate natural anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon into your diet. These foods can help reduce inflammation in the gut. Exercise regularly. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise 5 days a week. Exercise helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces inflammation, and improves bowel function. Quit smoking and limit alcohol. Both smoking and alcohol use are significant risk factors for colon cancer. Quitting smoking and reducing alcohol consumption can lower your overall cancer risk. Get regular screenings. If you are over 45 or have a family history of colorectal cancer, regular screenings, like colonoscopies, are crucial. Early detection of polyps can prevent them from becoming cancerous. Early detection of colon cancer can greatly improve treatment success rates and even save lives. If you've experienced any of the symptoms mentioned or have concerns about your risk factors, it's always better to consult a doctor sooner rather than later. If this video was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and information. Remember, sharing this information could help save someone's life. Stay informed, stay healthy.